and welcome back to another video. My name is Funny, and in this video we're going to do the Harry Potter tag. So I read the Harry Potter books in 6th grade and I have really wanted to make this video, but then when I looked through the questions, I felt like I wasn't ready to answer them because it was such a long time since I read the books, and I just had my 12-year-old memory of the books, and now when I'm turning 16, I feel like it was time for me to reread the books because I know I have different thoughts now than I had when I was 12. So this was what I did. I started the winter of 2017 to reread the books, and now I just finished reading the last book, and I'm now 100% ready to do the Harry Potter tag. So it is 15 questions in the tag, and I found this tag on Sherry Wallace's channel. Go check her out. She's such a good booktuber. She mostly talk about Harry Potter, but I just really like this Harry Potter tag because I've seen a lot of different Harry Potter tags, but I think this one was the best. So the first question is, what is your favorite book? And my favorite Harry Potter book must be I love the 6th book very much, which is it's a lot of people who don't like the 6th book that much, but I really liked it. Though I think my absolute favorite book is the last one because everything is just happening and it's so thought through, and even though a lot of people died, I still thought the deaths had a meaning, and it was just a masterpiece. What is your least favorite book? And that must be The Chamber of Secrets. I don't know, I don't really like the 4th book either, which I know a lot of people like, but I think the 2nd book was the most boring one. It wasn't that nothing happened, but it was kind of a tiny book if you compare it to the others. Or the first one was also tiny, but then, they get bigger and bigger. And the 2nd one, I just didn't really like it. It wasn't very fun to read, what was happening. And it had a great, point. It had a great, it was a great idea, the Chamber of Secrets and stuff that happened in it. But I just didn't enjoy it that much, and I thought it was, not that fun. What's your least favorite movie? As I said, I didn't like the 2nd book, and I didn't like the 2nd movie that much either because it was the book. Yeah, the movie was a good movie, but I didn't the concept of the book and the movie. So the 2nd movie. Who is your favorite female character? And I love all the female characters. Everyone is good, even the villains, the Death Eaters. I just love them all, but I have 3 favorite female characters. It's Molly Weasley, Hermione Granger, and McGonagall. Okay, wait. I must say Molly Weasley. She's a badass. She takes care of her family. She's kind. She's everything I ever wanted. She's everything I love about a character. And I love McGonagall so much as well, but Molly Weasley, there's something special about her, okay? Who is your favorite male character? And this one was actually easy. I love many male characters as well, but Remus Lupin, he is my favorite. I just love him so much, and he was, I don't know, I just really love him. Would you rather A. wash Snape's hair, B. listen to Lockhart rant about himself all day? And I know a lot of people have this not problem, but they don't like other people's hair. When you take out your hair off your hairbrush or something, I know a lot of people have a struggle with that because they think it's disgusting or something, and don't want to touch other people's hair. And I don't know, but I would wash Snape's hair because if I wash it, it won't be that greasy, and I know it's very greasy, but I don't care. Let's watch his hair. Yeah. Then we have, would you rather duel Bellatrix or duel angry Molly? Obviously I would rather duel Bellatrix. Everyone knows that Angry Molly is not to fight with. Like, she won over Bellatrix when she fought and she was angry, so it would be a better chance for me to die if I do a Angry Molly, so obviously Bellatrix. Would you rather ride a hippogriff or ride a firebolt? I mean, a hippogriff would be nice to ride, I think, but I would rather ride a firebolt because then I like control self when I'm flying. I will probably not be very good at flying a firebolt, I now realize, but I mean, the hippogriff can just like throw me off, and I don't want to die, so yeah. Is there a character you feel differently about in the movies? And I know everyone knows which character. I mean, there are a bit different small changes in every characters in the movie and the books, and yeah, but I mean, Ginny is so much better in the books, and I love Ginny in the books, I really do. She is so badass, and I really like her, but in the movie, she's like, what happened? She has like said nothing, and she's just weird, and yeah. If you could remake any of the films, which would it be? When I saw this question, I was like, what? Because like every movie is good to the book, I think. Then obviously a lot of movies can be remade and, you know, better because they miss out a lot of like important stuff. But I still think that I heard Sherry say that she wanted the first movie to be remade, but only with the same cast and the same age of the cast, you know, so it would be the same people just remaking now, because if you look at the first movie now, you see that it's very old, like it's filmed in the beginning of the 21st century, and it has developed, the filmmaking has developed so much the last few years, so I agree with her that if you would remake the movie with better cameras and better effects and stuff like that, it will be awesome. But I still think the first movie is very good. If I would have the cast and the same age and just remake the movie exactly the same, just with better cameras and better effects, I would say the first movie. Which spell would be the most useful to learn? And I mean, this is very easy. Accio. Like, I would literally Accio anything. It is so many times when I just wanna, like, you know, something is far away and you just wanna like Accio and it comes to you, so that would be. And for you who watched this video, even though you haven't read the Harry Potter books, Accio is like a summoning charm, like you summon something, like it can be far away, but yeah. So that would be very useful when you like watch TV and the controller is far away or something else. Which character would you instantly become friends with? This is a good question because I feel like I can connect with a lot of people. I really like Neville, and I really like Ron and people like that, but I think I will connect most with like Hermione. And then obviously I will become friends with Hagrid. Like, Hagrid is bae, and McGonagall would be my like role model, but I don't think we would be like friends, but you know, like, yeah. And Tonks! Oh my god, I will be such a good friend with Tonks. I'm also so clumsy, so like we would have that in common, and yeah. If you could own one of the 3 Hallows, which one would it be? And the 3 Hallows: L1, Invisibility Cloak, and Resurrection Stone. And I mean, the Resurrection Stone doesn't really work. It just brings like people to you, but they aren't really there. And I think if I would do that, I would just get sad to see like my grandma and grandpa stand there and I still can't be with them and they can be with me. Like, I think I would just get depressed over having that. And the Elder Wand is just scary, so I guess I would choose the Invisibility Cloak. It could always be useful at times, you know. Is there any aspects of the books that you want to change? I mean, all of these books are so good, like in the whole holy thing. I mean, there are stuff that I don't want to happen, like I don't want people dying, obviously, and stuff like that. I mean, in the books, I think we should have gotten like more Neville. I just think it would heighten up the books. Like, I love Neville so much, so yeah. I want more Neville, or more Lupin, or more Tonks, or more Molly, or McGonagall. I don't know, but like more of someone that I like would be nice. The last question, if you could bring one character back to life, who would it be? I mean, there are so many people who died, and I think it's so sad that Tonks and Lupin both died, so Teddy had to grow up with no real parents. But then at the same time, I feel like Teddy was with Ginny and Harry either way, so he like still had a good family. They both died what they thought, like how they wanted to die, and or well, they maybe don't want it to die like that. They maybe like wanted to live their whole lives and watch their son grow up, you know. But I just think it was not pretty, but you know, they got together with their friends, or at least Lupin did. His best friends and Lily and everyone was already dead, so I don't think I would choose them because they have lived a long life, even though it is so sad. It is sad that a lot of people died. Like Dobby was very sad that he died. Like he just came to save them and then he died, and it was sad that Lavender Brown died, or Cedric, or that Colin died, but I mean, those weren't, or Dobby was a big character, but I feel like Dobby did what Dobby wanted to. Like, Dobby saved Harry Potter like he always wanted to do. Then we have Fred, and that was horrible. I want to save Fred because it's not only that I feel so bad for Fred, but the whole Weasley family is like destroyed because it has always been Fred and George, and especially for George, like he can't form a Patronus after his brother's death because he can't. It's just so sad. I just want Fred to live so George can be happy. And I mean, Fred was a great person, and I always liked Fred more than George, so yeah, Fred. So yeah, that was all for this video. Please let me know if you agree with me, or comment if you did not agree with me at all. And yeah, that was all for this video. I hope you liked it, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I'll see you in the next one. Bye!